Greetings, Cutco Mike followers. I want to actually share with you my Cutco binder and how I propose a Cutco wish list on service calls. So enjoy. I will go into character, but also probably stop and explain a little bit of the whys. So if you don't have one of these yet, I would recommend getting one. It's a Cutco binder. What you have in here is you have a legal pad, you have a spot for calculator, pens, and then your business cards and notes. So when you're making the transition for the actual proposal, a few things that you have to understand is a customer will always be more inclined to purchase if it's written, and the more things written down, the clearer the explanation. I heard this once from Brandon Venning, and it makes sense. A confused customer never buys. So if you're just quoting prices, or you don't know the prices, or you don't have an actual formula or a program for your closing procedure, I would encourage you to use this. So if you don't have the Cutco binder, you can definitely use a legal pad. What I started my career off using was the back of an order form, so you kind of assume the sale and you just flip it over and you write up and you leave. So legal pad for me is better because there's more space. I kind of keep it more into one binder, and then I save these pads for the future follow-up. So right after I show the pieces, what I do is I say, Mrs. Customer, what we're going to do for you right now is create a Cutco wish list. A Cutco wish list is my favorite part of the presentation. Don't fart on an appointment, right? My favorite part of the presentation and the service calls, because we actually get to create a fun Cutco wish list for you. And a wish list is basically a list of Cutco pieces that you like now or in the next 1 to 2 years. So if Cutco was for free and it was falling from the sky and landed all in your neighbor's yard and you didn't get hit by it, so you kind of dodged it all, what would be the pieces that you would actually grab and use? I know you would love everything, but let's just kind of create a really practical wish list, and what would be the pieces that you would actually use? So this is something we do as protocol, Mrs. Customer. So I do keep it on file, and I do actually follow up with my customers, but let's have a little fun with this. So if you explain it that way, you'll have just about 99.999% of people on board with the proposal and excited about doing it. So then I flip my sheet over, and then I always will write both of their names just to keep that on file. So for this case, we'll do Susie and George. So Susie and George. All right, so Susie and George. I always like to shoot for 10 items on a wish list. So a wish list could be anything that you want for your kitchen. It could be anything you want for your business. It could be anything you want to give away to any family members in the next 1 to 2 years. So let's just start with the practical and simple things. You know how I explained that signature upgrade? Is that something that you feel would make sense if it was for free? Okay, we'll put that down. Yeah, this is just a wish list, so it's not an invoice, and don't worry about money or budget. We're just going to have some fun and kind of write some stuff down, okay? So just to kind of re-explain the signature, with our signature upgrade, you actually do get the extra table knives, you get the 3 cutting boards, you also get our 3 new pieces that I explained to you, the brisket knife, the mini baby chopper, and then you also get the forever cheese knife. So that's awesome. You're going to really love that. And then you'll have kind of one set forever, and it'll be the last set of knives you ever buy. So signature upgrade. Okay. And then did you like our gadget collection here with the ice cream scoop, pizza cutter, peeler, and then the grippy cheese knife as like an accessory or something you can give away? Okay. And then did you also like the Forever garden tool set? Kind of the really simplistic way to kind of get your garden tools done with, so you don't have to buy them every couple years from Home Depot or Lowe's. All right. Oh, what do you think of that Forever Legacy flatware? If you did actually have the opportunity to get it for free, would you use it and enjoy it? Okay. And what would be a few things that you would actually get for your kids for Christmas or their birthday or anniversary? Or do you owe anyone a favor or a nice gesture? Okay. Right now we're at about 6, so let's see if we can get down a couple more ideas on paper for you. All right. What do you think of the Forever cookware that I briefly showed you? Having a nice fry pan that lasts forever, a skillet, a Dutch oven, a wok, a griddle. Okay, so maybe a fry pan. Do you like our kitchen tools? You use the Teflon. Okay, well, a lot of people ask me that question, could you use this on the Teflon or Kevlar? You absolutely can, and I do sell quite a bit of it because the pieces, they actually don't have any sharp edges, so it's kind of smooth like a baby's bottom. A lot of people always get worried, but the only time you'd ever really have to worry is if you're going to use our fork, because the fork has sharp points on it, so I wouldn't really recommend digging that into your flatware. The best route is to just kind of complete your kitchen with everything, and you get the Cutco cookware and the kitchen tools come with it. But let's just put down a fry pan, kitchen tools, and then let's see. Oh, what do you think of the barbecue tool set for your husband? Okay, all right, and then two more things. Do you think your husband George would like the fishing knife as a Father's Day gift? We can engrave it and script his name on it. Okay, and then the last thing is, so maybe a gift for your mom, a cheese knife. Okay, cool. Well, if you don't mind, I actually have this service call verification form for you to fill out. Basically, it just verifies my work. If you could say some really nice things about me and Cutco, it'll make me look really good. That would be awesome. So if you could do that, thank you so much. So here you go. So this is what it looks like here. Um, Basically has a few questions, kind of a little bit of info about them, and then it also has product testimonial, a referral section, and then for notes, if you don't close on the sale, a wish list, and then they sign it. And this is really good because now, instead of them staring at you, you can actually do a really in-depth proposal, make it really, really, really appealing, and 90% of the time close the deal. So at that point, they're filling out their sheet. You have about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how much conversation you build or how fast they write. So I do recommend that you know all your prices because it'll make it a lot easier to do your proposal. So what I'll do at this point here is just going to show you kind of what I did here with a customer. So this is a customer that I did here today. Unfortunately, they couldn't do the whole legacy program, but I will have their wish list, and then I'll put retail, and then I'll write a boo with a frown, and then I'll break it down into a 5-way, and then I'll write today's service call special, and then always write a wow and a smiley face, savings, the percent off, and they'll show them what it comes out to be. So let's just kind of fast forward and pretend I have already this written out. So before I do actually want to share with you the actual close, I do actually want to explain a few things. I do actually have a pre-close that I would say helps me close 90 to 100% of the time. Unfortunately, you won't get that right now. That's something that I'm going to actually be sharing with my um, coaching clients that I'll be taking on here in the next couple weeks. So if you're someone who's interested in that, just message me or contact me. I'd be more than willing to kind of get to know you a little bit more and get you an entry level kind of starter call going. But it is some really good stuff. So I can't completely spill the beans and give you my secrets um, for free right now, but I would really encourage you to be on the coaching program. But what I will do is I'll kind of present the close to you, and if you really want that Cutco Mike special pre-close, definitely definitely consider coaching with me if you do enjoy selling on service calls. So Susie and George, what I have for you here right now is what we would actually sell to you through Cutco's prices, our retail prices, and this is what they would charge you if you called them direct or you worked with the college kids. So we do have a boo here because most people don't want to do that because, I believe in good karma. If I take care of you today, you'll work with me forever. But what's nice is we have this program where you can actually throw it on a 5th security deposit, and with that you'll have everything shipped to you in 3 weeks or less. You'll have a full test drive, you'll fall in love with it, and then 30 days after that they'll hit you for the next amount, 60 days, 90, and 100 days, and then after that you'll be set for life. You never have to worry about buying more Cutco, and I'll always be there to sharpen. But if you actually worked with Cutco Mike here today, what I would actually do for you is I'd actually give you the max out discount. If you go through a catalog, it's about 10 to 15%, but here with Cutco Mike, we can actually max it out at 30%. So that's going to save you over $645 off, and then it's going to actually bring it down to be this much today, and that'll be your price out the door, shipping and tax, forever, and you will have the best upgrade for your kitchen, and you'll definitely help me out with my cause and my goals. So, what do you think? And if they're at a point where they're kind of, silent, or maybe you have husband and wife together and one wants it, the other one's kind of talking them out of it, that's where you'd want to jump in and say, you want it, just treat yourself. And if you do have any goals that you're working hard for, this is a really good point where you'd want to jump in and share your goals. This is more the novice version of the wish list, so I hope it made sense to you. Um, I do have a lot of passion for service calls and teaching and sharing. I would love to take you under my wing and teach you everything I know, because I have almost 7 years of experience built up, ready to share. So hope you enjoyed. Take care. God bless. Service customers first. Become friends with them, and then hook them up with a fat deal, and you'll be selling a lot of Cutco. Hope you liked it. Take care, guys.